Um, so yeah, what's happening, guys? How are you all doing? Welcome back. Hope we're all good. Hope we're all chilling. Hope we're having a good day. Um, I was just talking to some others about like Portland ghost tunnels. Yeah, they are sketchy. I swear, someone out. As long as you're protected. Yeah, yeah. Listen, we do like all the saging and all that sort of stuff. Appreciate all the taps, guys. Listen, if you did want to go over to the YouTube, it'd be appreciated, but it doesn't really matter. So I swear I saw someone outside of my eye. Well, we did the ancient ramen, which is supposed to be like blah blah blah. Meh. Warmly clock tower is also supposed to be. Like, the thing is, guys, like what I completely understand it. Like everywhere is like so different on different nights as well. So this is something I try and like. This is the hardest thing about making content is like I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Meghan. Oh, I know why. Hold up, guys. What I will say is, let me just pause. 24 hours. There we go. I'll just pause my OneDrive. That should fix it. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Plus, the more fear you have gives them more energy to scale. Yeah, I think everywhere is different, man. I think everywhere is different. Like, I don't know if anyone's had an experience, but for me, it's like I feel like different places require different energy. So, like, you can go to one place and it's like you need to be like super upbeat, super happy. You can go to other places where you need to be a bit forceful, or go to other places where you need to wind them up and so on. So, it's like 30 East Drive is a perfect example. I've been doing a lot of research on that because we do plan on going there soon. And it's like they say with 30 East Drive, it's like ignore the spirit and that's when most stuff happens. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard one for sure. But yeah, and also I think like how you doing, Meg? How you doing, Lena? I think that you have to really understand that like each night's going to be different. Like you could go somewhere on the Friday, do a full investigation and get nothing, but then you could go on the Saturday, do a full investigation and get like 10 million more. Appreciate all the taps, guys, you absolute legends. So obviously when we do some investigations, we go live on TikTok, but not all of them, I will be honest, because it can affect some of the equipment, and then we don't want to get like false positives and so on. Let me know in the chat if you've had any paranormal experiences or if you've done investigations. I'd like to know people's experiences on like group investigations. Is that better, Meg? Yeah. Um, because I'm not a fan. I've never done one. We've been doing it on the socials for about 6 months now. I do want to say as well, this is like fucking 1,500 subscriber celebration. I forgot about that. We hit 1,500 subscribers in 6 months. 6 fucking months, people. That is killing it. We are killing it. And the people we've got in there, like the community we're building, is sick. So we do have a Discord. If you want to be part of it, you can just fucking send me a DM and I'll send you the link. We're at the True Crime Museum in Hastings on May the 2nd. Ah, sick. That'll be fucking cool, man. I'm trying to do like an abandoned place this Friday. Yeah, Emily, it's one of those where I think the thing is as well, people think it's going to be way scarier than it is. In my opinion, it's like, um, you get the vibe of the building and the place, and then it really settles, and then it just becomes like that you're just in somewhere and having a good time. YouTube, let me know if you can see it. Let me know what the quality is like, and also let me know if you can hear me, please, on the YouTube. That would be super handy because I don't know if you can. Maybe I need to pull the mic closer. Please let me know. Hastings, that's pretty far away from us, I think, because we're in the southwest, so you are suited to this. Thanks, Celeste. Yeah, I've been on camera a lot in my life, so I sort of just try my best. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you think I'm good on camera. We're hiding the fort last weekend, but and this is the thing, like people don't understand. We spend like hours and hours and hours on location, and sometimes we get nothing. I'm trying to make it like I think I remember you saying, yeah. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm still releasing videos even when we don't get a lot, because I want to just show to people that like sometimes you don't. Sometimes you go and you get nothing. Sometimes you go and you have a fucking crazy night like we did at the what I did specifically at the Antrobus. I don't know if anyone's seen it. Did a solo investigation the other night and it was nuts. Appreciate that, Celeste. It was fucking crazy. It was like the craziest night of my life, genuinely. If you are watching on YouTube, can you hit the hearts and tap the like, please, guys? If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I appreciate the go popular. Yo, Lena. Appreciate yo, let's go, Celeste. Appreciate all of that. How you doing? Yo, Tilly, what's good? Thank you so much for the go popular and the finger heart. Big up. What's the finger heart? Is it that? Or is it like I don't know. You were pooping in the Antrobus. I was shitting my pants. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, peeps. It was like I can't finger heart, that's it. Appreciate that, Celeste. It was like as if I'm sat there just doing like a normal investigation and like this door behind me just went boom, 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 boom. And then I swear I heard, you can't hear it on audio. So I was like, bye. Yeah, so let me know in chat if you've ever been to the Ancient Ramen. Appreciate the bravo. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let me know if you've heard or been to the Ancient Ramen. It's such a shame. We had a cool night there. We got some cool. Obviously, you see what other people do, and you just expect so. I think that's the biggest mistake we do as a team. We I feel like we expect a lot more than we're like the more expectations you go in with, the less you're going to get. That's something I need to work on. I think that's why I like doing unknown locations. Like been to the round twice, got some stuff. I thought exactly that spirit, exactly that, bro. That's exactly what we did, man. That's exactly what we did. We thought we were gonna get some mad shit, but we got the ball moving, which was kind of cool. You've got a flash goal. I don't know what that means, but yeah, let's go. Come on. Um, Yeah, it's the Ram was a hard we went in January though. It was fucking Baltic. I'm not gonna lie, it was like -1 degree the whole night. Um, it was a hard investigation. But what I would say is I find that with the way we do it now is I'm trying to take a step back from expectations because I don't know if the expectations affect your night. And also what we did at the Ram, which was probably a mistake, we saged before going in there. Celeste, actually, you might be able to help us. We last went in November, could see up. Yeah, it was freaking cold, right? And the heat in that, but that one storage heater, yeah, it's no good. What's people's opinion on sage, like saging before the investigation? Because I feel like that's a mistake we made when going to the Ram. I feel like that really affected how the evening was going. Um, I think we probably should just do it after. And it's like when we did a museum not long ago, we did the Rifles Museum. It was like we tried this whole like not a vigil, but like a candle experiment. But the candle had sage in it. Exactly that, Celeste. So I think we messed up both of those opportunities. Our paid investigations as well, which was really annoying. But you know, here we are. Here we are. So but we live, we learn, we get over these things, and then next time we don't do it. Um, but yeah, going in with big expectations, I think, is a bit of a mad one. It really, I think it can affect your mentality. So, like, when you start not to get what you expect, it's like negatively affects you. I sage my home as and when needed. I have my windows fully as I sage. They do. Yes, I've heard that. In fact, the person who I got my sage off, so I don't buy it online, I get it from somebody who's very spiritual themselves. Um, so it's really handy knowing someone who's quite spiritual in that sense as well, because you can sort of get like a background on it and whatnot. But I don't know, man. It was yeah, we've done some cool places. We've got some cool shit planned. If anybody's got a tent, let me know. 'Cause I need a tent. Dude, this shit is expensive. This shit is expensive. Like, no joke. Most expensive hobby I've ever had in my life, and I've had some hobbies, one of them being Pokemon cards. Yeah, so take it with you, don't say straight away and keep it close. Yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna be doing from now on. Definitely what we're gonna be doing from now on. Um, and, like, I think I need to learn a little bit more about, like, opening my, like, spiritual zone when going into locations. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like that's something that we need to work on, or especially me, is like opening myself up. Um, Not that I don't believe it or anything like that, but it's like just really being there. We're at Shy Hall on Saturday, which I've mixed feelings on, so we'll see what happens. Meditation for sure. Shire Hall on Saturday. Okay, interesting. And again, I only really learn about locations when I'm going there. I'm not gonna lie. Like I will research and research and research and research. And then when I go there, I'll like obviously know what I need to know. So I don't really know too much about like different locations. Um, your number one wannabe reality star in the house. Oh yeah, from being debunked. We got debunked, guys. That was another really cool moment for us actually. And then we were told that we're trying to be reality TV show stars. You get a lot of shit in this. You get a lot of shit in this area. It's quite a toxic. It can be quite toxic in this area, this zone. You can buy a sage spray. Yeah, I don't think I'd actually genuinely I'm not scared of it anymore. Probably shouldn't say that. Fucking some crazy shit will happen to me now. Um, Obviously I get scared in moments. I do get scared in moments. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, the Antrobus the other day was a very scary moment, but like I'm not scared of doing it or scared of like I don't know, like possession or attachments. I'm sure they can, but I feel like until that's a real fear, I'm not going to be scared of it. If that makes any, which I probably should be, if that makes any sense. Like I'm the one who'll go, fuck it, I'll go sit here on my own. I'll go do this on my own. I'm not worried about this, or this. Like that is me. So yeah, I probably should be a little bit more worried. Probably should, but it's just one of them. So when did you Celeste, when did you realize that you had like a gift as such? Or like me and Lena got this. Yeah, you're holding the YouTube down. That's a good thing you were thinking as it's using the high power. Yeah, I am the high power. Well, at least in the fear frequency. It's like I feel like you have to experience it as well. As a child, I always knew I was different. Yeah, I thought that, but it just turns out I'm ginger. Like, also, if anybody in chat knows like a team in the southwest or thinks, oh, you should collab with this people, fucking tell them like, yo, these guys are sick. Collab with them, and then we'll be like, yo, what's going on, bro? And then we'll do that. Just if anyone knows anybody, let me know because that would be fucking cool. I think that's the next step. Need to get some good ones. Some good what? 6 years ago, I had no wake up when my nan died, not slaughtered. As I was meant to be. Yeah, fair enough. Sick. That's cool, man. That's cool. I find like I don't know. I don't. I'm more of like not the scientific side, I guess, but like definitely not like super spiritual. Like definitely not like super spiritual. I wouldn't say. I feel like I'm maybe I lean that way sometimes, but I don't know, man. It's not like crazy in my head, you know. It's more like I believe and I just want to see. I guess that's sort of where it's at. It's like my son being born was a miracle. I guess that's the one miracle that's happened. Um, that's the way I would sort of look at it, right? Yeah, we'll go with that. Um, yeah, definitely. That's what I'm gonna go with. That's a miracle that happened. Um, Jordan B. Yo, hello mate, you right? How you doing? Um, nah, never had a miracle get me out of anything. Never needed one. Too chilled. I'm too like um I don't get myself in positions where I need to be gotten out of positions, I guess. I don't know. Um, yeah, good man. It's doing all right. Could do a little bit more. So if you haven't already been to my YouTube and subscribed, if you are watching, go to the YouTube, hit subscribe. And also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on TikTok for a little bit, and then I'm going to head over to YouTube. So you should all follow me to YouTube and help with that shit because that's what matters at the minute. Because our main platform is YouTube, and that's where you see like the long form videos and the full investigations and all that sort of stuff, which is super handy. And also, I can vape on there without getting told off. Usually on here, it's like, I'm going to ban you for vaping. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So that's what that is. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if I should be telling people the plans, really, what we've got planned. So we've got abandoned locations planned. So, all right, bro, peace out, man. Peace out. Um, Abandoned locations planned. Outdoor locations planned. More solo investigations planned. And like Sally in the Woods planned, hopefully. Um, yeah, some cool shit. Some cool shit. I actually want to go to Pendle Hill. Like, I want to go to Pendle Hill. That's a long day. That's a long, long, long day. You know. So that's in the works. We've got a lot coming in your eyes and your ears, people. We have a lot coming in your eyes and your ears. Pendle Hill is going to be fucking sick. Where even is East Anglia? I don't even know where that is. Like, is that in the UK? Am I being stupid? Am I being dumb? Could someone help me out here? Is it in England? Am I being stupid, guys? No. I thought it was in a different country. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Carry on with God. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez Louise. Well that makes me look like a dick. Um so yeah, that's planned. I'm gonna say something else, but I forgot. There's Cambridge and Suffolk. Seen. Okay, dokie. Right, guys, TikTok. I'm gonna move over to YouTube. So head over to the YouTube, hit subscribe, see you there, because I tried to not do too much on here. Peace out, home slices. Ba 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 ba. Head over to the YouTube to watch more. Just, like literally hit the link in the bio and come over and then talk in that chat. Peace out, peeps. And now. So that is how we do it. That is how we do it. So, Megan, Lena, what is going on? What is going on, people? How are we feeling today? Da, 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 na, 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 na. Oh, oh, oh. I want to do like a what should we plan for like a celebration stream when we hit like 2K subs? That's what we need to know. That's what we go that's what we really need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like what do you reckon we should do? Let me just check this audio. Oh, hello? What do you reckon we should do? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That is cool, people. Yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon we should do for a 2K like um celebration? Should I share this? I should probably share this live onto like socials, right? I didn't even think about that shit, man. Make sure you like in the live as well, guys. Because that like camp out. Well, I already want to do that. I actually wanted to do that this weekend. We could we could um I don't know, man. We could do like a camp out. Should we like find like something like really fucking like really booky and just like well maybe by the time we go 30 East Drive, it'll be like where we're at. Do you know what I'm saying? So maybe that'll line up. Maybe that'll line up. And then we can do it that way. I don't know. That sounds like a good plan. Obviously just I want like the dream is that, I guess. At least by then, surely, 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 right? I don't know. So, scheduling likewise, obviously, if you're watching, we're gonna try and do like more uploads now. So, like, I'm gonna try and do like 2 or 3 videos a month as opposed to like 1 or 1.5. That's the um, that's the aim. Now, the only way I can do that though is with people's help with locations and that sort of shit. We need more locations and all that. So we are doing our best. So if you are watching and you know anywhere and you're like, yo, that'd be fucking sick, let us know so that I can plan it and go do it. Because unlike most channels, I don't pre-record and then upload like I don't have like 4 videos in the bank. I should, but I don't because I get too excited. I record a video and I'm like, boom, I want it done, I want it out, I want it out. So like when I'm waiting for a week, so like for an example, I'm gonna try and do it where it's like main video, solo video, main video, solo video. So main video week 1, solo video week 2, main video week 4, solo video week 5, and so on and so on. So I'm gonna try and like maybe do like 2 on 1 off, 2 on 1 off. But to do that, we need a shitload of locations. So make sure you're in that shit and fucking like I say, if you know anywhere, let me know. If you think it'd be fucking sick, lad, let me know. And we will definitely jump there and crack on it because the more we do, the more chance we can sort of the idea is to break even. Simple as that. This is why we do the lives to get like build a community, get conversations going, but also to try and break even. That's the open and honest truth. The reason we need to break even is because we need to pay for locations. The more locations we can pay for, the more videos we can do, the more you get to watch us. Does that make sense? But on that note, if you are in the chat, say hey, let me know you're here. Also, if you're not part of the Discord, because I'm really trying to get the Discord lively. That's what I want to do. I want to have a lively Discord, man. I want to have people chatting in there all the time. That is what we want. So if you want to be in part of that, let me know. I can send you the link. And if you're already in there, talk more, bitch. Because yeah, that's that. And you can follow us on Instagram. You can subscribe here. You can do all that good shit. And also in this chat, you can tell me what your scariest experience was, or if you've got anything that you're like, yo, Josh, check this out. Just put it in the chat, and I'll watch it live, and it'll be like that'll be kind of cool. But yeah, that's sort of where we are at. But we are at 1,500 subscribers, which is fucking sick, in my opinion. I don't know. I think that's good going. What do you reckon, chat? Who's here? Let me know if you are here. Actually, say hey, say hi in chat if you're here. I want to know, and then we can shout you out by name, yo. I can be like, yo, what's happening, said person, and it'll be a good time. See, now I'm just rambling. Now I'm just rambling. Do you reckon we should do like team lives? Let me know if like when I do my lives, I should get like one part, like another part of like the gang. Chill, Celestia, how you doing? Do you reckon we should get like another part of the gang to like come in and be like part of the live? Oh look, why is it like the mic's just there? What am I doing, man? That's crazy. Crazy, crazy talk. It's gonna get loud actually, I'll mute it. There we go. Is that better? Let me know if that's better. And also let me know if you think I should just get another part of the team in the lives, because I think that's quite a good idea. Then we can like bounce off each other. And now, if there's also somewhere you think we should go back to from our videos, let me know. I feel like, sorry, trying to find people doing for else. That's so good. I don't know. Is there any way you think that we should go back to? Obviously, if you've seen our videos, you've seen where we've been. I don't know. I feel like if I was going to go back to anywhere like tomorrow, it would probably be West Kent at Longbarrow. Don't know if you've heard of that, Danielle. It's probably right up your alley, to be fair. Right up your alley, I'd imagine, because it's in like an ancient pagan burial ground, and basically they found a shitload of stuff there. Like, I will get watching now, legend. Because obviously we live like right next to Stonehenge, so we got all that shit around here, you know, all of it. Although I think Stonehenge is a bit of a sham, more likely to be built by aliens than people. Oh, I don't know what I believe about Stonehenge. I really don't. Stonehenge is like the pyramids to me, man. Like I get Stonehenge is way more easier to like build and do, but like I don't know. It's just weird, isn't it? It's just a bit weird. Sporty, what's happening, bro? How you doing? Yeah, it's just a bit weird. Make sure you're liking and sharing peeps and like do the heart thing if you can. This might just help with the algorithm. Like apparently like having 10 people in here, the algorithm like pops. So, you know, here we are. Um yeah, like I feel like Stonehenge and the pyramids are on like the same level of like, was it people or was it like an ancient, I don't know, like 'cause I'm starting to sound all like, I'm in your town. I did not realize at first I knew a couple of you guys from the Kings. Oh, really, Gareth? How you doing, bro? Sick. That's cool, man. That's cool. You probably know me from there then. I used to live down that place, bro. I used to live down that place. This you can always be surprised from what you see, you know. And what I've said this many a times, but I've been so surprised by like the amount of people who I bump into now, and they're like, "Yo, I love what you're doing. Like, I'm super into it." And you're like, "What?" And it's like the same. I guess people probably thought the same about me. Like, they probably didn't know I was into this stuff. And yeah, it's just interesting how many people are, or how many people have had like an experience, or something like that. I don't know if anyone in chat's got an experience. If you have, let me know. But also, what are your people's opinions on the Stonehenge? I've been doing these things since 2013, so got something in common yet. I think we pass each other in there so many times. I'm part of Stranger Nights. Stranger Nights? Is that like a group thing? Is that like a? I've always like been a bit shy of that. I'm not gonna lie, mate. But I think that's because. So yeah, it'd be great to chat sometime. Like, bro, just yeah, if you see me, tap me on the shoulder. Not that I go out much anymore. This has sort of taken my Friday nights away from me. um, So is that like group sort of group investigation things that you do? Do you like host them? I guess is what I'm trying to ask. Because I'll be honest with you, like I don't know how I feel about them. That's probably the wrong. I don't think I we couldn't do it because of the because obviously we create content. Yeah, paranormal investigation. We hold events and private investigations also. That's sick. So obviously it's fucking like with like public events. It's like making content would be impossible with like trying to filter out like noise pollution and all of that. Like you hear something and you don't know if it's like other people on the event or that sort of thing, you know? What kit do you use, if you don't mind me asking? I'm at the point now where we have to have like a pellet case and shit. Like no joke. I've actually I've also got this now. My good friend Lou, which I think is way bigger than I first thought, which is fucking cool. I'm gonna get like my EMFs in here. It's gonna be sick. Pretty cool, man. Like, yeah, I got like a pellet case and all that sort of shit. Like, I got so much stuff now. It's an extremely expensive but addictive hobby, isn't it? You know. But if you have any private stuff coming up, man, fucking make sure you follow in on Instagram or something and hit me up because, like I've been saying to everybody, locations is the hardest thing we've been fucking struggling with. You know, it's really, really, really hard for us. It's just spending it. It's just super expensive. No way, that's mad. That's crazy. That's so sick. Though. I'm glad about that. That's cool. Little things like that are cool, man. Like it's such a cool little area around here, you know. Um, like guys, a number of times I never knew you guys were into paranormal. Yeah, I mean, it's it's one of those things you don't really talk about unless you're doing it, right? Like it was quite a big leap to do it on YouTube, I'd say, because you just worry about like what people are gonna say and all that sort of stuff, you know. But as I've got older, I guess I was like, fuck it, you know. And then the more I've gone like, fuck it, I don't care what people say or mean or do or whatever, the better the things I do become. Because now I literally don't care. I don't care if people sit there and say, you do this, you fake this, you don't. I don't. I know I don't. Like we know what we know, and that's it. I do live and breathe it, don't I? I literally do. I'm obsessed. I'm literally like, I do not stop talking about it, thinking about it, like whether it's as we hear about it, whether it's the socials, the YouTube investigations, places to go, equipment, everything. I'm like, ugh. Rhythm. Hmm. Tism. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. It's definitely more an ADHD thing, in my opinion. But all right. I ain't got no riz. What's that? I can't even fake it, bro. I can't even fake it. I've got no riz. I've got nothing left, Sharon. Genuinely. But yeah, Gareth, man, if you can, if you ever want to like do something together or be part of the video, or I don't know if you guys do like social media, that sort of thing, like YouTube, anything like that, let me know because I'd be well up for that, especially if you can help us with a location as well. Cheeky, that's cheeky. That's cheeky of me. Apologies. That sounded rude. Angela's got me. I have so many stories there. When I was a kid, my brother was a living manager there in the late 80s and early 90s. My sister, a different time, was chambermaid. I was once bar manager. Really? No fucking way, bro. Wow. Yeah, that's mad. Like Antrobus was crazy. Antrobus was fucking crazy, bro. Like that place, man, was like fucking insane, insane as a group and solo. Yeah, all good. That's why I enjoy watching your content. Yeah, 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 for sure. Like it's what did I put? Guys, thought thought Ghost had moved my bottle of drink then. Yeah, we try to add a little bit of like fun flair to it too, you know. Do you know what I found about like I can tell you different times we had exorcisms. Exorcisms. I wish I we're going back by the way. So you had exorcisms performed in the Antrobus Arms Hotel. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. What the fuck? That's mental. People always. This is the thing, right? Before I go any further, I was about to say something. The thing with Brits on YouTube is we're actually quite boring as people. We're very monotone. You know, this is like, other than like select standouts, it's very much like, that's why I know it's performed by a local minister. No way. What? And it like worked. And it worked. Nah, that's madness. That's madness. Wait, where was it? In like a room? Where did this happen? Yo, this is great. This is great new information for when we next go. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, we try to add a little bit of fun to it, a little bit of spice, a little bit of banter. What's it like? They were like exercising the building or a person. Because like obviously you hear a lot about like room, I want to say 6 and 7, right? I didn't do room 7. I'm gonna do that next time. Um I'm hoping to get back in there in the next couple of weeks, actually, to be fair. Um at top of stairs, turn left and yeah, 6 or 7. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. 6, 7. Shut up. Um, um, yeah, we did 6, not too much 7. Um, we didn't actually we went into 7, but we didn't do any investigating in there. It was like one of those nights where like it was so good. Time just went way too fast. Next thing you know, it's like fuck, it's 5 a.m. We've been here since 11, and we're like, yeah, we need to get up with a child the next day. So like it was a bit of a madness, but definitely gonna do room 7 for sure. And gonna try get outside. Gonna try get outside of you, I guess. Really? Yeah, see, I obviously when I went there on my own, I found it was mental. But when we went there as a group, like the kitchen to me was like a fucking madness. I don't know, like that the music box going off in there really got me. Um, but what I want to do next time is I'm gonna leave a solo camera in those rooms with like a few REM pods and shit, and just see what happens. Like, and just see because I think like it's all intention, isn't it? So after excuse me, I've got a sore throat. I think it's all intention, you know. Uh, if you go in there with the right intentions, or maybe like if you actually go in there to investigate it, it's not as like good or bad, whatever you want to say, as if you were going in there just like not to investigate, maybe. You know, what do you think about that? Keep going to say Celeste, but I guess it's Danielle. What do you think about that, Danielle? Like the position of like what energy you put in like during an investigation. Do you think like if you go in there to search and communicate, you're more or less likely to Yeah, for sure. Do you think it's like you're more likely to communicate if you're going in there for that reason or not? I guess is the question, right? Yeah, man. I'll have to. Do you guys have like a Facebook page as well? So I'll check that out because, like I said, I'd like to link up and like if you want to do an investigation sometime and come be part of it, that'd be fucking cool, man. You know, you've probably got some good links around the community, like within like the paranormal community. I guess the local paranormal community. It was kind of cool actually because when we did the got a few claims to fame now. When we did the Salisbury Rifles Museum, they were doing like the Salisbury Ghost Walk. Someone had watched our content and got a picture with us. I thought that was kind of cool. That was kind of fun. Um, so we're slowly but surely making a name for ourselves, whether it's just in the local community or not. It's all good. It's all good. And like I do find that um with making the content, like the most like the famous places aren't as good as like the like Anthropus is predominantly quite unknown in like mass community now. For me, it's different to you ghost hunters. They are drawn to me automatically. I try to go in with my highest power set and boundaries with and keep my wits about me too. Yeah, fair. How long have you been dealing with that, Danielle? If you don't mind me asking. Like, you must be like years in the game. Like, you must have like nearly perfected it now. Like, you're pretty confident with like being able to be like, yo, I got this. Would you be able to like bring? Let's just say, right, my team and you walked in a building, and let's say not a lot was going on, like not a lot of the devices were going off. Do you feel like you'd be able to like pull them? Yeah, there's Facebook page, TikTok, and YouTube. I don't do much on there, but I've been part of the team over a year now. But they don't do much in a way of filming as such for YouTube. They should. They should. We should link up. We should link up. Um, but do you feel like you can draw it to like communicate more, Danielle, like through like devices, i.e., like REM pods, spirit boxes, all that sort of stuff, or is it still just like a feeling to you? I don't know if you've ever experienced anything like that. So I think it's super interesting how like mediumship, which all witchcraft, there we go, mediumship, witchcraft, and all that sort of works. It's super interesting. I don't do ghost hunting like you. I literally can be anywhere and they come to me, and yes, it would be a good addition to your team having a witch slash spiritual soul. Yes, it would. We should definitely link up sometime. Maybe like when you plan on going to Pendle Hill, we could like meet up there and do like a few hours or something. I don't know. Or when you come down to Stonehenge, we could go to like West Kennet Longbarrow. That can only fit like 3 people in though, so maybe not. It's quite it's a very small tomb. Let's do that, Danielle, for sure. Sounds good. Yeah, can chat more. Rifles and Ancient Ram in. I've been before, but with a different team. What did you think of the rifles and the Ancient Ram in? Actually, it's interesting. We had like the craziest thing at the rifles. Really hard to like. That's all right. Really hard to like pinpoint. There was like a blind pulley. Like the things with the circle at the top. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be sick. That'd be so good, Danielle. Um, but this it was like moving, and it was a real strange experience because I'm like, right, is there physics behind this that can explain it? I'm like, I really didn't know, but I'd be interested to see what your experience at the ramming and the rifles was because I was quite disheartened about the ram. Um, before I looked into it more, and I guess before I sort of started to think, different nights, different people, different energies, when I was just like, I guess it was just like, yo, let's go do a ghost hunt. You expect to get what everybody else gets, right? When we did the ancient ramming, I think it was quite disheartening for a lot of us. Yeah, I'm with you. I was watching your content. I did not even look like a breeze was blowing it. It looked like it was, didn't it? Didn't it, dude? It was the weirdest thing. But I walked away from the Ram feeling like, well, the channel nearly ended. I was like, fuck, man, everyone else must fake it. That was my first thought. That was my first one. And don't get me wrong, I know there's countless people who probably do. Um, but like, I was like, not even about competing, but it was more like, why are we trying this? I thought, fuck, people are faking it. Why am I even trying this shit? Then I really sat there and deeped it, and I guess, like, I believe there's a lot more real people out there than fake, or a very high percentage of real content creators and investigators out there. And again, the rifles was a weird one. Um, I guess our expectations were not as high as the Ram, as you can imagine, but it was still quite like, I don't know. Exactly that, Gareth. That's what although we did get, like, it's the craziest thing because we probably got some of our best evidence at the Ram, but because of the stories and because of the lore and because of what people say about it and all of that, you expect more. Like, I wanted fucking doors slamming. I wanted, like, fucking push me down the stairs. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I wanted the mad, mad, mad stuff. And because of, like, all the expectation and everything that you get going there, it was like, yeah, we got a ball moving on the floor. But in reality, it's like, wow, we literally caught a ball moving on its own uphill, you know? But like, it took a while to comprehend that because it was like, yeah, 100%. It's a hard life. It's just a hard and expensive hobby. It can be quite disheartening, right? It can be. Um, the rifles was different. I feel like we actually caught, like, the mannequins. Like, one fell over and no one touched it, but we literally had just got that, weren't even recording. We were actually being shown around by the caretaker as it happened, and he was a bit like, "What the fuck?" It's kind of mad, but like, other than that, it was good. It was quite basic. I, it's really hard. I sit there and say basic. We have REM pods going off. We have all of this, but it's like, I'm still waiting for that. Um, I want to say 100% moment. I'm still waiting for that clear EVP, or that seeing a shadow figure, or a door just fully fucking something like that, to 100% it. I don't know. That's sort of where I'm at. Also, if you are watching and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications, because I'm trying to do these lives every week and upload more content for you guys to watch. And the more people who watch it, the better. As I said previously, it's just super helpful. Also, like the live, it's super handy as well. Where would you say the best place you've investigated is in Gareth? I get different experience, obviously, on my work premises and job that I do. Oh, really? So what can you say what you do? Are you allowed to say what you do? Are you, like, you said something about bar earlier. Are you still in, like, bar work, or excuse me, this sore throat is actually kicking my ass. It's really kicking my ass. Obviously, yeah, duh, you said that. That's me being stupid. Apologies, man. Apologies. Get more activity around the new moons, by the way. I need to figure out what the new moons are then. New moons? What are, how does a new moon do? Hmm. Oh, got ya, got ya. Yes, like time changing. The daylight savings. Is it daylight savings? Is that what it is? I don't know. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I'm hopefully want to do go out to Grovelly Wood as well, where they are what they call the witch's tree. Definitely want to go out. This is what I mean. We're in a perfect position for it. It's more like we just got to work out the logistics. Last new moon was last week, but I can still feel the energies tonight. Well, we must have missed it on Friday night when we were at the clock tower. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Bromley Clock Tower? Romley, blah, blah, blah. Bromley Clock Tower? Wait, let's have a look. Warmly Clock Tower. I don't know. It was again one of those nights where we spent hours and hours and not too much happened. But we move on, and we always move forward. It would have been strong. And how did you do? Blessed place, and we used to stay there at times. As mine and sister's friend's father-in-law at the time owned South Rodwell Hall. It was a mansion in Trowbridge and has so much history. But I think he sold up as we've not been there again in years. Should we hope that it's like abandoned? Should we do a little research? Should we do a little research? What was it? Rodwell Hall in Trowbridge. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's owned. Rodwell Hall, Trowbridge. Boom. Straight on Google. Oh, it's been divided. Oh, I think it's like flats now. I think it's like flats now. I think it's like is it flats. Thinking Rodwell Hall is a grade 2 originally law. Rather, it was built in there. It burns. What living in here? No way can it be flat, something like that. It's been divided into several distinct high value private luxury residences. Ah, so it's now been made into multiple homes because of the population, I guess. Which is crazy. Like all of these fucking amazing places, like castles and shit that have been left to rot, and then you got all these like really nice properties that are like fucking divided up into multiple accommodations, or like literally down the street from us there's like this massive house and it's been like boarded up and abandoned for years, and it's like, man, that's fucking so cool. Like I'm so tempted to just be like, if there's an open window legally I can go in there, but I probably shouldn't. Do you know what I mean? um so it's one of them where it's like, oh man, it looks really cool, probably kind of spooky. But we got a an abandoned old folks home soon. That's gonna be cool. I'm gonna do that this Friday. The cool thing with like bandos, I just took some screenshots for you, but don't know where to send. Pop them to the Instagram, Fear Frequency UK on Instagram, bro. Just ping us on Instagram. Always there. Need to go now. I'll be watching out for your lives. Have a blessed evening. Love and light to you all. Peace out, Daniel. I appreciate you being in here. It's been lovely talking to you. Definitely hit up our Instagram and TikTok or whatever. And yeah, watch out for our lives, watch out for our videos, and stay in touch because I will be in touch and we will work something out for sure. For sure. In fact, let me follow you on TikTok right now. Make sure I'm doing that. Oh damn, you got those dowsing rods? You got dowsing? That's kind of cool. That's cool. Right. Definitely followed back. So we will link up and sync up for sure. Because that'd be kind of cool. I'd say Pendle or like Grovely or somewhere like that. That'd be fucking sick, especially with your background and your like experience and like your knowledge. Anyway, peace out. Um, yeah, check out the Instagram, Gareth. I guess that's probably the best place to do it because a lot of history from witchcraft, pagans, military war hospital. What are we talking about? That big building, yeah, yeah. I feel like the problem with like paranormal now is like all of the amazing history places are like either £500 for the night or £2,000 for the night or don't do investigations. It's like, why would you not want to do that? Like, come on, it's so cool. Like, let people learn about the history and what's gone on there, you know? And Burley, we got to find somewhere there. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, Burley Manor, right? You got to speak to Burley Manor, babe. You know all about them. We should break into Rodwell Hall. I don't know. I'm joking. I'm joking. Are you from Amesbury then, Gareth? Are you? I'll tell you if I could do anywhere in Amesbury. I'll tell you exactly where it is. There's like a ancient legend that I believe is true. It's like halfway up Boscombe Hill. There's an alleyway to the left which leads up to like John Gay Road and Antrobus Road and all these places. I can get arrested and then you can bring a REM pod to a visitation at the prison. There's like apparently someone murdered like some girls or like young women and like shoved them down a drain. And the house on the end is where they lived apparently. My nan told me this story and I've heard it from multiple people. I don't know if it's just like an urban myth or legend. That's cool, man. So yeah, if I could do anywhere in Amesbury, it'd be that house. Because as much as I really don't want to like be that guy who's like, I really want to say dark spirit, like I feel like that's how I'm gonna get the like what I need to get to be up here in my head. It's like I need that like dark, like poltergeist, like energy, like scare the hell out of me, make me wee, and throw something, you know? Yeah, I'm Ainsley. I live in Boscombe Down. Yeah, those roads around the corner from me. I lived there over 5 years. Ah, okay, cool. I don't know if you ever heard of that. Like, I wonder. Sometimes you always end up wanting more, you know. 100%, 100%. I'm gonna go. Uh, Here we go. 1905. Here we fucking go, people. Here we go. Here we go. There was a book written called Six Little Heads. On September in 1905, Peter Robert Head, beloved father and retired sergeant major in the Royal Artillery, committed what is to believe to be the largest mass murder in the county of Wiltshire, shattering his family, shocking the town of Amesbury, and appalling the county. This true story has been researched and written by a former police detective and delves into the life of Peter Head from his childhood, military career, and family life to the events of that calamitous day and looks at the people. Da 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 da. Indeed, as the local press highlighted their newspapers, the crime was committed on what is called South Mill Hill, according to the police evidence, only some 200 or 300 yards away from the highway. South Mill Hill. Okay. We used to call that Porn Island. We used to call that Porn Island. Wait there, wait there, wait there. The scene was besieged with visitors from the surrounding, but police kept officials on watch. Da 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 da. The crime cast a deep gloom. The murders were on topic on many strange. His traumatized daughter and devastated wife quietly left his town afterwards and navigated life suddenly reshaped by his crimes. Da 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 da. Right, okay, cool. So let's fucking Google this fucker. Googling this bitch. I have the book, the guy that wrote the updated book, please, I met as he did a talk in Amesbury last year. No fucking way. What happened? Wait. Wait a fucking minute. Proper, are you listening to what I'm talking about? Are you fucking joking? Father murders his 6 children and commits suicide. Where? South Mill Hill, and only some 200 or 300 yards away from the highway. It is reached by an old occupant, which is a leafy lane frequented by lovers, and it drives off at a very sharp angle from the main road to Amesbury on the outside of the bend of the hill as it sweeps round. Right, where was the Amesbury workhouse? When was this? 1905. South Mill Hill, let's have a look. Apple cookies. I'm trying to figure out where this is. I'm trying to figure out. There's one Amesbury and some books opposite. Right, I need to figure out where. Sadly, he was ex-army and had a fall from the barracks ramparts, hitting his head badly. He would today most likely have been diagnosed with PTSD. That's a little spur road with the hot dog truck, right? No, not there. No. Actually, we went over that once, but ran back to the car. Where is it? And not up to stone. Right, where the fuck? I see who's got a bit. Where is South Mill Hill? Right. I need to work out where this is. Their old school is next to Kitchener Road, next to my work premises. Gareth is the legend right now. 100% right. Their old school is next to Kitchener Road, next to my work premises. Kitchener Road. Kitchener Road. Kitchener Road. Wait a minute. Wait. So you work at the funeral directors at the bottom, right? Just down from, so. Kitchener Road. No, that's Antrobus. That's Antrobus Road. Hold up. B&M. All right. Oh, what were they? Amesbury Church of England School. Right. So that's where they went to school. Right. So where would Salisbury Road, South Mill Hill? So I went to Amesbury Infant School. Right. Chat GPT. I thought it was Chat GPT, right? Peterhead, Amesbury murders Where did it happen on today's map? It's a little house and garage bit. Yes. I know that. Just in the river, everyone took the journey closest modern landmarks. Open land towards Rat Farm, Boscombe, or Fields. No, that's not a street. There is no exact pin to the location was ever formally preserved. It's a remote field area. If you're visiting the closest meaningful, so heading out towards, especially Avon side, from can overlay a more precise modern map. Yes, please. It's going to give me a pin. Because I'm thinking the South Mill Hill is where that little fucking cut off road, right? So what it's saying is Amesbury. That's Old Sarum Castle. They're saying it could have been anywhere up there, which is mad. But South Mill Hill's that little cut off. I went to Stonehenge too. Right. I'm figuring out where the fuck. Would it be really like unthingy of me to Mildred 10, Florence 7, William 6, Peter 4, Alfred 2, and baby. Oh, his baby was 9 months old. Left behind his wife and eldest daughter, Elsie. Ghosts of some of the children have been seen at the let me fucking work this out. He left a note written in pencil. All are dead and in heaven. God have mercy upon my soul. I have been a terrible sufferer. That is fucked. Wow. This is fucking sad. I mean, I'm saving this webpage, but this is sad. Wow. Maybe I'll go to the Amesbury Museum and ask them about it. That's so sad, man. That is fucking. Ooh, that gives me the heebies. I'm literally got the goosebumps. I think one child never left school that day, but the other one did when their dad went to collect. Yes, one never left, and the mum collected her. That's fucking. That's wild. That's wild, chat. Oh my lord! Right, guys, that is the end of tonight's live. Usually, it's only an hour. We went 10 minutes over. I'm gonna find out where that place is, and we are going to investigate. Peace out. Love you all. Catch you all soon. Bye. Make sure to subscribe and follow the socials. Peace.